Meanwhile, Speaker of Parliament, retired Honorable Alban Sumana Kingsford Bagbin, has paid glowing tribute to the late President John Evans Atta Mills, describing him as a humble and principled leader who remained deeply connected to ordinary Ghanaians throughout his time in office. Speaking at the 14th wreath-laying ceremony in honor of the late president at Asumdwe Park in Accra, Bagbin said Professor Mills' leadership was defined by humility, integrity, and unwavering commitment to serving the people. Reflecting on their years together in the National Democratic Congress (NDC), Mr. Bagbin recalled the difficult 8 years the party spent in opposition, during which Professor Mills served as a flag bearer while he was minority leader in parliament. He says even during those challenging years, Professor remained calm, patient, and optimistic.
I recall the years when he served as flag bearer of our party, and I as minority leader. I remember with fondness how we stood together through the long, difficult season of 8 opposition years, when conviction was tested daily and when the path to power seemed distant. Even then, his temperament never wavered. He was patient where others were anxious. He was optimistic while others were pessimistic. He was confident while others yielded to fear. President Mills was measured where others were combative. He was always guided by principle rather than convenience. When the nation entrusted him with the highest office, the President of Ghana, I had the privilege of serving in his government, first as the majority leader and leader of parliament, second as the Minister for Water Resources, Works and Housing, and third as Minister of Health. That closer proximity to his leadership, I came to know a president who governed the way he had campaigned. With the same humility, the same quiet integrity, the same good heart, he was so fond of speaking about Minianum, my brothers and sisters. He listened before he decided. He consulted before he acted. And he never let the trappings of power distance him from the people he served.
The sister of former President Professor John Evans Atta Mills, Mrs. Mercy Araba Ahima Kwashi, has commended President John Dramani Mahama and his administration for what he describes as an impressive start in office, while urging the government to intensify efforts in tackling illegal mining, recovering state assets, and reviving key legacy projects.
You and your team, your great team, for all that you have done within a short time in office. For me, I will say that you have team A+. Well done. Now we have hope as Ghanaians. You have lifted the image of this country both eternally and abroad. God richly bless you. But we know that a lot has to be done. For example, our galamsey, it has to stop completely. The loot for the state has to be recovered. And the Atta Mills Memorial Library in Cape Coast has to function. And Commander Sugar Factory, another dear one, it has to be operated.